You're here, it's probably because you've felt the burn. You've played the game, lost yourself, and started wondering, how did I end up on this damn roller coaster? Why can't I get off, even when I know it's killing my self-respect? You want answers? You want a way out? Keep listening, because once you see how the ride works, you'll never get played again. See, nobody ever talks about the real power of female emotional games. They're subtle, covert, crafted to bypass logic and hit you right in the gut. They make you crave her approval more than her body, and that's what most men never understand. Let's break it down. First move, she hooks you with vulnerability. She tells you a secret, shares a trauma, cries on your shoulder about her past. You think, wow, she trusts me. This is real intimacy. But notice something. As soon as you open up, as soon as you get emotionally naked, the dynamic flips. Suddenly, she's less available. Suddenly, she's harder to reach. You start chasing that feeling again, and she starts rationing it. It's not always conscious, but it works. And once you're hooked on her validation, she's got you right where she wants you. Let's turn up the heat. Here's where it gets brutal. Ever have her create chaos, then play the victim? She starts an argument over nothing, blows up your phone, says something savage, and the moment you react, she goes quiet. Suddenly, she's crying, telling her friends how mean you are, how you just don't understand her. Now you're apologizing for things you didn't do. You're explaining yourself. You're trying to fix a problem that only exists because she created it. You're not the man anymore. You're her emotional janitor. And you start doubting your own instincts. Maybe you are too cold. Maybe you are too harsh. No, man. You're not crazy. You're getting played. Still think you're immune? Let me give you a story. A guy I know, call him Alex, started dating this girl who was pure fire. Texts all day, inside jokes, plans for the weekend. You're different. I've never felt like this with anyone. And then like clockwork, she'd disappear for a day. No replies, no explanation. Alex would spiral. What did I do wrong? Was I too eager? Is she seeing someone else? And the minute he started to pull back, her energy would come flooding back in. Cute selfies, voice notes, heart emojis. Alex was hooked, not on her, but on the roller coaster. Sound familiar? If you've ever been stuck in that loop, you need to hit subscribe right now because I'm about to reveal the only move that works against this kind of power play. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Here's the next trap, the guilt grenade. She brings up her ex. She tells you how he broke her trust, how all men are the same, how she's not ready for something real. But what she's really doing, she's laying a foundation for you to chase her approval. She wants you to prove you're different. She wants you to prove you're not like the rest. Now you're bending, jumping through hoops, overcompensating for the sins of men you've never even met. And she sits back, in control. Because as long as you're seeking her emotional approval, you're not leading, you're reacting. And here's where the game gets savage. She'll reward you, then punish you, without warning. You make her laugh, she'll tell you, no one gets me like you do. You make a small mistake, she'll ghost you, ice you out, post cryptic stories about how she's done with men. This isn't random, it's classic intermittent reinforcement. It's the same psychological trick casinos use. Random rewards, random punishments, until you're hooked. Not on her, but on the possibility that maybe, just maybe, the next high is coming. You become a gambler at the slot machine of her attention. You can't walk away because the payout is never predictable, and she knows it. Now let's go even deeper. Have you noticed how she mirrors your energy? Until you're hooked, then she changes the rules. At first, she's all in. She makes you feel like the king of her world. Then, once you're invested, she starts pulling back, becoming mysterious, making you question if you ever really had her. You think, if I just try harder, if I just do more, she'll come back. But the truth, the more you try, the less she respects you. The more you chase, the less she feels anything. And when you finally pull back, she starts chasing. Not because she wants you, but because she needs to feel she's in control. And that's the real addiction. It's not love, it's power. Let that sink in. The women who run these games don't want a partner. They want a puppet, a man who's always reacting, never leading, never grounded in his own reality. So what do? You break the loop. You stop riding the roller coaster. You refuse to be manipulated by her feelings, and you start setting the tempo. You don't match her mood. You don't chase her validation. You don't try to fix what's designed to keep you off balance. You get silent. You get focused. You get back to being the man who doesn't beg for attention. The man who chooses, not chases. This is where 99% of guys fail. They get hooked on the drama, addicted to the chase, and forget who they were before the roller coaster started. But the rare man, he recognizes the pattern. He respects his own peace more than her approval. He walks away at the first sign of emotional warfare, and that's the man she'll never forget. That's the man who breaks her game. So if any of this feels like your story, say it out loud in the comments. Don't hold it in. Myself, Matt, signing off for the Closure Club. You're not her amusement park. You're the storm she can't predict. See you in the next one.